Alright, so weird thing just happened. We got a bit of a pop-up before this screen here that basically asked us if we wanted to live a normal school life or fulfill a promise. Now, that prompt is actually unlocked by, I guess, getting a certain amount of other endings. So that is unlocking the last story. I didn't choose it. We're going to do a normal life this route because we still have 3 characters to go through, 3 stories to make our way through. And honestly, I didn't think that this was going to pop up until those 3 were done to begin with. So, yeah. However, the reason we're not going to do it is because there is an extra thing that gets unlocked once you have done gotten all the endings for everybody else, plus gone through the final story. And so if you set it up just right, you can basically go through the final story at the very end with everything else unlocked and get the extra thing and be sort of this big final complete thing. And that is what we're trying to do. So we aren't doing the fulfill a promise thing yet. And like I said, I'm kind of surprised it even showed up here. So there's that. So anyways, we need to decide who we're going to go for next. We have 3 more stories to complete. We have Dr. Shuu, we have Oko-san, and we have Angel, the fallen angel, Angel, whatever. Now, 2 of those, Oko-san and Dr. Shuu, have 2 endings. How we've had different normal and true endings in the past. And I've been trying to decide how I'm going to display those, because the last time this was an issue was with Sequoia, because we got his true ending just by a matter of just doing that. We got his true ending, and then we kind of did a little split extra thing where we went back and got the normal ending. And I'm wondering if I should flip that. I think I might end up trying to flip that because I didn't really love how that went in the Sequoia route that we did. I wasn't super happy with how that turned out. So I'm thinking I might do it flipped, where we go for the normal ending first, kind of have a little bit of a cut or sort of a fade to be like, here's what happens instead. Because from what I can tell, most of the time when there's these different endings, there isn't so much different circumstances and conversations that happen along the way that make things different. It is mainly just the ending that ends up being different. So I think that's basically fine. And the only thing that tends to change during those runs is kind of what classes you attend. Again, I've been starting to use the guide a little bit, just to kind of get an understanding of what I need to do to get them, because we've seen pretty much most of these scenes, aside from the ones that we're going to focus on in these next few videos, constantly. We see them all the time, especially when there are things that don't really pertain to the character we're going for. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the normal ending, and then we'll do a cut or transition to see what happens in the true ending. And I think today I'm going to go for the Dr. Shuu. So this should be fun. This is definitely a part of the story that we don't have a ton of, like, true knowledge of. I mean, we know that he's super shady, and in fact, in the Mr. Nanaki route, he locked us into a cabinet, or not a cabinet, like a shed or a closet, and wasn't going to let us out. So that was kind of scary. Um, and he seems to just be overall creepy and has something to do with the people disappearing, which we don't really like. Oh, and poor Nageki. That broke my heart. Alright, I'm just keeping a pause up here just in case it's going to take us somewhere. Right, here we are. So here's our first Dr. Shuu scene. We'll go through as many of the Dr. Shuu scenes as we can, just because that way we kind of get a full story with Dr. Shu's stuff. So, excuse me. Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryota? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryota, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Triphe, Luciobenzene. What do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor! I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want. No thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shuu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, stacosis, or even worse things. I think I tripped up on those words in our first playthrough. And I never even heard him come in the door. A ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryota Kawawa from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. Alright, and we're going to start skipping through back some of this. This is background stuff. It has been so long since I had actually read through the Dr. Shuu thing there. I thought that it was something new. I was worried that it was something new. It's been a while. Alright, so in terms of what we're joining, we're absolutely joining the infirmary staff so that we can get closer to the doctor. That's a thing. That's what we're doing. Alrighty. We are sure going to try to have fun, Mr. Nanaki. Alright. Today's an elective day. What should I do? So, for those of you that want to go through this yourself, if you're hoping to discover all of the endings by yourself, then I would urge you to close your ears for the next minute or so, or pause and just don't come back to this until you go play it. But, alright, you gone? Alright, good. But anyways, the guide tells me that basically, if you want to get the good ending for Dr. Shuu, you basically have to take all math classes every day. But if you don't, you can study anything but math. So we're just going to kind of, when it comes to these elective days, since we're going for the normal stuff first, we're just going to hodgepodge it and go through a bunch of different stuff. So today we're going to attend, I don't know, we'll attend gym just to knock it out of balance already from the get-go. And, yeah, gain some more that be? Vitality? Yeah, vitality increased by 5. Oh! I'm supposed to help at the infirmary today. I shouldn't keep them waiting. Better hurry. Salutations, Hiyoko. Yuya? What's wrong? Are you hurt? So sweet of you to worry for me, but no, I'm the second in command here. It's been a while since I voiced some of these characters, so I had to remember real quick what Yuya's voice sounded like. You are? I never would have guessed. I couldn't be happier, mon ami. Mystery is the most powerful of aphrodisiacs. Anyway, our job as staff is to check the medicines and clean up in here. Normally, I do that. But today, I've got some stuff I need to take care of, so could you handle this mess for me? Of course. My thanks, Hiyoko. Oh, and don't touch the desk. It's the doctor's personal area. I'll take you somewhere nice in return. Adieu. Yuya flutters out the door. Did he just ask me out? Anyway, cleaning. Some of these drugs are a little weird, no matter how you look at it. Is this really an infirmary? Feels more like a human, or rather, avian, experimentation room. Huh? The desk drawer is open, and there are files sticking out. Everything was very neat when I was in here last, but maybe the doctor's a little careless about tidying up? Yuya did say not to go near the desk, but I think I'll... you know, just let... Yeah, I don't think I can refuse. I'll neaten the desk. Just putting the files back in order should be fine. You again. Doctor, when did you... I just got back, but... Oh my, we do have sticky fingers, don't we? That's not it. Sakazaki asked me to clean... Clean? Oh, I see. You're on the staff now. Yeah, yes. Did he say anything about going near the desk? Yes, sir. Please do be more careful next time. Curiosity killed the cat, among other things. Yes, sir. Well, let's never do that again. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? The person that's closest to all this stuff is Kazuaki, Mr. Nanaki anyways. And he's just gonna fall asleep on us. We've seen this before. What is it, Tosaka? Break isn't over yet. We just wanted to talk to you, sir. And he pushes us away. Yeah, and he falls asleep. There we go. And so we took a nap with Mr. Nanaki. Alright, today is another elective day, and we are going to, this time, do a music class. Why not? It's music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box. I feel like I'm going to fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. Oh, goodness. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, low-born Philistine? I don't think I've seen that one. And Hyoka leveled up. Charisma increased by 5.